To lose, I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running. Toes they gonna take
this is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I felt it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Let's go. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. It's Friday. I got the date right this time. It's Friday today. And our man Davey Dollar's not here today. He couldn't make it. But I got Mr. Get Done Son here. We got some good topics for y'all. I mean, a mixture of sports. We gotta talk about some NFL. We gotta talk about some NBA. And Tomo, we're gonna talk about some celebrity boxing, I guess. All right. Or boxing, exhibition boxing. Some things that in the red corner is not gonna cover. So we gotta do it over here. All right. So Tomo, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm probably doing better than Mike Tyson is after he wake up from that fight. Oh, y'all thought I was thinking Mike Tyson would get knocked out. Y'all tripping. Mike gonna win that fight. I'm doing better than the Terps. They got killed yesterday. I'm doing better than the Wizards. They lost again yesterday. I'm doing better than
Duke.
Any free agents that call the Cowboys because they ain't calling nobody back anyway. So, yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah, you doing better than Duke, too. Took an L, got kicked out the tournament.
Yeah,
Duke, boo.
Puke.
Puke. I like that. All right. So, look, man, I'm doing good, man. We got a great show. I'm excited about today's show. So let's get to it. But before we get to it, listen, y'all, we are streaming this on 3 platforms. We are streaming this on X, Facebook, and YouTube. So make sure you follow and subscribe on all 3 platforms, right? Like this video on all 3 platforms because we be seeing a good amount of y'all watching, but we need a good amount of y'all liking also, all right? Show some love and hit the like button. Don't take no effort. Just there you go, right? And last but not least, make sure you share this video. Share this video with others that you know because we know you're watching this. Like Tom always said, you might be in traffic. You might already be at work. Hey, you might be at home. You might be a staying-home father, staying-home mom. Might have to work later on today. Maybe your day off. I don't know. But you're tuning in. And while you're tuning in, you can share this and have others watch with you because you can be involved and use that comment section. We can see all the comments y'all will be putting out throughout the show. Shout out to J-Mo for being the first comment. Yes, sir. I can hear him right now. Yes, sir. All right. 10 toes down, even without Embiid. So, yeah. So, shout out to J-Mo being the first comment. But listen, if you're feeling good, we know it's Friday. You got a job, and you definitely got stuff to do. So, if you go down to the right corner and you see a $sign, you click on it, you pick a dollar amount. Hey, maybe you've been a member for a while, right? And you can pick the membership milestone. You put a comment out there and it changes a different color than the usual comments. We're going to hit you with the hold up sign. And then we're going to stop everything we're doing, no matter what it is. Me and Tom are going to be in a heated debate about the Wizards and the Pistons. I don't know, right? And then we're going to start what we're doing and read the comment out loud, give you the floor because we appreciate all the donations.
Donations. Gifts.
That's what that debate is.
Yeah, and it's funny. They kind of felt what you been going through with this, gifts and donation situation with the delay and everything, right? I'm like, yep, see what I'm going through. But last but not least, man, enjoy the rest of the show. Tomo, the floor is yours.
Oh, whoa. You showed one comment, but you gotta show the rest. Because you talked about Duke. You're not here. He had to turn up right quick.
You gotta turn up
Turn
somebody.
me up, up.
That's what your front office is doing right now. But I ain't got too many nice comments. That's exactly what's happening. They passing contracts and dollars around.
I saw a video, man. Johnson said, "I'm still the point guard." I'm gonna use that for the chat.
You know what? They should have added this part too to Dan Quinn. He was talking to him after he was like, Dan Quinn was like, I want him from the Cowboys. I want him from the Cowboys. I want him from the Cowboys. And Magic Johnson was over there.
This is it. He said, hold up.
That's exactly what he said. So shout out to Davey Dollars with the $9.99 super chat.
It's Friday.
Weak Force and Slow Turtle. Hashtag Still Duke. Hashtag Dave's Doghouse. Shout out to the 2-hour episode too.
Yeah.
Dave's Doghouse did the 2-hour episode. I looked at it. I was like, 2 hours? Oh, this gonna be good. Hashtag R2L. Hashtag Best Network.
We the best.
The spell check ain't get you, man. Spell check killed me yesterday.
Weak Force. Whew.
Slow Turtles. I mean, it is what it is. They let me down this year, basketball wise. But back to the Magic Johnson story I was telling you right quick.
Mm-hmm.
Magic Johnson was leaning over Dan Quinn. He was like, "You gotta get him back. You gotta get him back." And that's exactly what he doing to the Cowboys. He ain't playing no games. You a free agent? Come on over here. You a free agent? Come on. I got 2 years for you. I got a year for you. You want 3 years? We just passing out money. But y'all looking like hey, it was entertaining. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I think you found your doghouse co-host, man.
For real.
Got like a good balance. I don't like what y'all said too much about the Cowboys, but I agree with everything y'all said though. That's the sad part.
That's true, Tomo. Good co-host.
Man, we're brothers. We're happy and we're singing and we're in the Western Conference. Who is the dark horse?
Okay.
Come on, Joe. Who's gonna be the dark horse in the West and make it to the finals, man? Who you got?
Who I got?
Yep.
All right, dark horse outside. Everybody's favorite, the Nuggets and all that stuff. But my dark horse right here, New Orleans Pelicans. I'm gonna say the New Orleans Pelicans, right? The New Orleans Pelicans are a scary matchup for a lot of teams in the NBA in the West because they have versatility, right? You look at their lineup, right? They got Valanciunas, who's a 7-foot center, right? They got Zion Williamson. We know what he brings to the table. CJ McCollum playing point guard, shooting I think he's shooting 43% from the 3-point line, right? So he can facilitate, and he's a decent scorer, right? He can create his own shot. But this is the X factor with them right here. This is when the versatility kicks in. You got Brandon Ingram, who's 6'8", who's kind of one-on-one is unguardable. You kind of got to double Brandon Ingram because he's 6'8". He can get the shot off anytime he want, right? He's like he's not KD, but he's like a couple of tiers below KD. The fact that he can create, the fact that you can't block a shot, all right? And on the defensive end, like I said, he's 6'8". So he takes up a lot of space. Then you look at Trey Murphy, who's also 6'8", and he is a sniper from 3. And he can create his own shot, right? Defensively, he's 6'8", takes up a lot of space, right? If they want to go smaller and take out Valanciunas, put Zion at the 5, they got Herb Jones, right? Herb Jones, 6'7", right? One of the best on-ball defenders in the NBA, all right? He's going to be all defensive team, probably first team. And he's shooting 43% from 3. So they got so many people that they can throw in that could shoot the 3 and play defense, right? Yeah, James. I think he gonna get first team probably. He might get first team all defense this year. Right, then you got Najee Marshall, who comes off the bench, brings energy defensively. He's 6'6". He's shooting 38% from 3. You got Jose Alvarado. You already know what he brings to the table, a little pit bull, right? And then you got Jordan Hawkins. I like Jordan Hawkins. Jordan Hawkins comes in. He's about 6'5". He plays a 2 guard. Sometimes they be putting him guarding the point guards. All right, also a decent defender, shooting about 38% from 3. So the Pelicans got a lot of pieces they can work with, and I like Willie Green as a coach. I think Willie Green is a really good coach They gave the Suns a run for their money the last time they made it to the playoffs. But we always, I know me, J-Mo, and I think Javon too, we always said that if the Pelicans are healthy, they can contend for a championship because Zion is an X factor. I mean, like his hustle, his size, right? His ability to finish at the rim, and Zion is an underrated passer. So I'm gonna say the Pelicans.
See, you picking the Pelicans, and it's funny that we talking about dark horses because the team that I'm gonna pick, that's their logo. It's a horse.
Okay.
I came
Oh,
on here a few weeks ago and I was like,
wow.
man, I came on here a few weeks ago, you know, and I said it's gonna come down to the chemistry and Jason Kidd, right?
Okay.
And he's proven it. I said I'm gonna need about 3 or 4 weeks of just seeing how this is gonna work out. And Luka's been balling, Kyrie's been balling. Daniel Gafford almost broke a record. Even though most of those shots was either dunks or layups, but hey, the record's still the record. He almost broke it.
Mr. Putback.
Man. Like you see the potential of what happens when you get average players around elite talent. You know, they shine. And that's what he was potentially trying to do with the Wizards, but they didn't have the right pieces around him. So I knew he was a good rim protector, but he's not a starting center. But you can cover that up when you got Luka and Kyrie on the court. Jason Kidd, hey, shout out to you, Kev. You said he was making the right rotations. You said he was waking up when it was time to wake up. But as far as the West Coast, I'm gonna have to go with Luka and Mr. Triple Double, as my man Perk would say. So they the dark horse to me, man. And Kyrie with his off-ball scoring, you can see what his off-ball game, his on-ball game. Then you got Luka whenever he decides to show up and step in front of somebody and play defense. He can do something, but outside of that, he's dishing, he's rebounding, he's scoring. I'm going with the Mavs.
Yeah, see the thing with the Mavs to me, defensively, they have not been good. Now they did go on the win streak. They just lost. They lost their win streak like yesterday. They was on a 4-game win streak.
But
yeah, Mavs ain't making it to the playoffs. Play in and
play out.
All right. So I'm cool with the Mavs. The fact that they have Luka. And they have Kyrie Irving. See, when Kyrie first came back, they got on a little slump. They lost to the Pacers, Cleveland. They beat Toronto, but then lost 3 straight. Boston, 76ers, and Pacers. But then they won, like I said, they won a 4-game win streak. They beat the Miami Heat, Pistons, if that worth anything, the Bulls, and the Golden State Warriors. But they lost to OKC by 7 without Luka. You know, it was a close game. It was actually a good game. And then, they just pulled away in the fourth quarter. But I'm not mad at the Mavericks pick, but I want to pick them as a dark horse right now. But, hey, when you got Luka on your team, I get it. I think the Pelicans, yeah. Man, they're gonna be dangerous, Tomo. They're gonna be a big match. They're gonna be a mismatch for a lot of these teams.
I see what y'all saying, and I understand it because you're talking about the overall aspect of the teams with the Pelicans. Yes, they have the size, they have the coach, which is okay. But do they have the playoff experience that Kyrie has? That Luka, I won't say Luka, but because Kyrie went to finals and he won finals.
What they made it to the playoffs and played the Suns, who went to the did they go to the finals that year? Yeah, they went.
Was that the year they won? That's the year they played the Bucks, right?
No, that's the year they got no. I'm tripping. That's the year they got beat by the Mavs. All right, but J-Mo, look, Phoenix. Yeah, a lot of people ain't talking about Phoenix. How you feel about Phoenix?
Come on now.
Oh,
come on now. Nah, that's just me messing with Bradley Beal. But nah, I like Phoenix. I gotta see more from them as the big three. Like, we all know what each individually they can do. We know what they can do when it's the duo of maybe KD and Bill or Booker and KD. But all three of them, I gotta see how they look in the actual playoffs. Like, what is that team going to be? They're a sleeper. I would say they're a sleeper. I'm still picking the Mavs as my dark horse, though. You want to know a team I know? I didn't expect you to. I thought you were going to say the Kings.
Yeah, but everybody expect that, though. So, y'all know how I feel about the Kings. I ain't got to keep coming here and sound like a broken record. You know what I mean? I'm going to switch it up a little bit, But I think the Pelicans are more of a dark horse, though. I do, So I do think they're more of a dark horse.
And when we say dark horse, I'm also thinking of the team that you don't expect to get there regardless of what's going on around them. And the way I look at the Mavs, and literally I said it a few episodes ago where I was just like, I don't expect them to do anything in the playoffs. I got to see more from them. So for them to change my mind in these 3 weeks, that lets me know that they could probably make it to the finals. And, come on.
I know, right?
Shout out to Ty with the 199 super chat, man. Mavs only a dark horse for a top lottery pick.
Like last year. Hey,
Well, if that's the case, the Pistons better look out.
And what's the name? Shout out to Ty in the red corner. Make sure y'all go check them out in the red corner.
Yes.
But Phoenix, I was just telling Phoenix, not Phoenix. I was on the phone with J-Mo yesterday during the day, and we were talking about Phoenix. I said, see, with Phoenix, if they get out the West, I'm not gonna be like, man, I'm shocked. But if Phoenix get bounced in the first round, I wouldn't be shocked either. Like, because the lack of chemistry between him, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. The good thing about them is they do have 3 guys who can turn it on anytime. Bradley Beal is a decent point guard. I even said last year when y'all had him, I said that
he can facilitate.
He can play the point. I think he's good enough to play the point guard position. And they went and got a big. They got Nurkic, which is a huge deal. You look at the Warriors teams, they always had a big. They had Bogut. You know what I mean? They always had they had Festus Ezeli. They always had a big, right? That this is a big body who's going to protect the rim, and that's what Nurkic is and rebound. You know, and they got snipers all around. Like, first of all, KD, Booker, and Bill are snipers on their own, and they got Eric Gordon, Grayson Allen. You know, they got guys around them who can also be snipers. So
and the positive too to add to with just Bradley Beal's game is that, you know, with most guards they need the ball in their hand to create a shot. With Bill, you don't really need that. He could really facilitate. Go stand in the corner, you dish it to him, he can shoot it. His 3% ain't the best, but with this team, he has looked better.
Yeah, you know, because he's been on and off. And one thing is underrated by Bradley Beal, he's really good off the ball. No, I'm not gonna say he's like Rip Hamilton, but off the ball, he doesn't stay. He's not a statue. He can move without the ball also. So does Devin Booker. Like, both of them, I mean, they just need more time. That's it.
Yeah, like next year, I think next year, and they get more, like they get a better bench around them, they're gonna be good.
Yeah, like J-Mo, Tyler, be careful. You might fall to play.
I'm just saying.
He said, J-Mo, you misspelled J-Mo. Yeah, funny, bro.
They turned up right now.
All right.
That's what happened when you got. It's crazy because the 3 teams is debating right now, looking like the 3 to 5 teams in the West that are all fighting for that 6, 7, 8, 5. Like, it's getting ugly.
And then shout out to Carlo, man. Them boys been balling. They lost yesterday, but them boys been like, they went to the West and knocked out some teams in the West, and then they beat the Pacers just now.
It's personal.
I know. It's carry over from last year.
Man,
the classic episode. All right. Let's get to these shows, man.
Let's talk about what else we got on the network, man. And if you don't agree with our dark horses, like, the comment section is there. Let us know how you feel. Who's your dark horse, and tell us why.
Who's your dark horse? Who's your dark horse? All right, y'all. Look, man. Like Tomo said, man, this is a network. This is R2L is a show, but this is also a network, right? And let's go over these shows that we have on the network. Starting off with BWT. Baseball with Teddy. All your baseball content goes through BWT, right? With Teddy. Now, Teddy just had an awesome episode with Xavier Scruggs, right? Did an interview with him. Make sure y'all go check that out. Great interview. But look out, more content coming because baseball is around the corner. Spring training has already started, but the regular season is around the corner. So make sure y'all tune in to BWT. CTC, Carl Talking College, right? Carl giving you college football, college basketball. Right now, it's chaos in the college basketball world right now with the tournaments, as far as the conference tournaments. I mean, he's giving you updates constantly in our chat, all right? So I'm pretty sure he's going to do an episode today, all right? So make sure you guys stay tuned for CTC and make sure you follow him, all right? Okay, we got a super chat.
You say you want to knock the shows out?
Yo, spell check getting everybody.
It's something with YouTube and the AI algorithms, man.
Hey, we promised the people when they put a super chat, we're gonna stop what we're doing and we're gonna read the comment. You know,
you're right.
Shout out to Dino Blaze, right? 199 super chat. Good morning, fellas. All right, good morning, everyone.
See, look.
Good morning, everyone. Let's have a great day. All right, about to heave it from half court. All right, shout out to Blade for the 199 super chat. All right, so that's CTC. And by the way, all these shows I'm going through, they have their own YouTube channel. So make sure y'all go check it out. All right, it's going to be in the description section of this video. And then we got CTC, y'all. I finally have an update for y'all. CTC. I mean, fantasy football with Coach Coombs, FFC, like Tomo said, man. I'm spell checking everything over here. All right. So FFC, if you're a fantasy football fan, you're a player, right? You want to tune into this. Coach is really good at this with Coach Coombs. All right. He also does NFL talk. Tuesday, FFC will be live in effect, right? Talking about NFL free agency. And Coach has a lot. I talked to him. He said, "Oh, y'all gonna like this." All right. Okay. All right. So make sure y'all tune in on Tuesday. Look for that FFC. The link is in the description section, right? And then we got RBO, Real Ballers Only. This is NBA only content. All right. Like I said, the playoffs are around the corner. This is the last stretch of the regular season. Things are wrapping up. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be busy. All right. So make sure y'all tune into RBO with Vaughn. In the red corner, all right, with Fast Camp Tony, Ricky, and Ty. They just did an episode this past Sunday. All right. They do an episode every other Sunday. This is boxing content only. If you are a boxing fan, this is a show you want to be a part of. This is actually the fastest growing show on the network. All right. So make sure y'all tune in to In the Red Corner every other Sunday. We got Kings Talk with Joe Jordan, myself. Right. We did an episode post Lakers game. All right. The Kings got a game on Saturday with the Knicks. So you will see a video sometime over the weekend. So make sure you stay tuned for that. This for all the Kings fans and NBA fans. Just tune in. And we got, last but not least, we got Dave's Doghouse. Hey, listen, man. He just did a 2-hour episode with his brother, Tony. Great episode 2 days ago. All right. If you are in the sports world, athlete, you a coach, in the media, you in the front office, you a fan, you anybody, right? A family member. Right? I mean, he should have put Dak family in the doghouse. That's what he should have did. Dak brother. He's talking and stuff. All right. Or maybe he a dog.
Why you didn't do that?
So if you tripping, right? You underperform and you're at your craft, he will put you in the doghouse. But if you overachieve in your craft, he'll put you in the yard as a dog. So yeah, once a week, Dave's Doghouse. Which you have to stay tuned for that. And those are all the shows. Tomo, back to you.
Man, speaking of like FFC and just the way, I would say, not fantasy. We could say it's fantasy football the way the free agency has been going, because this free agency is looking like a Madden franchise. I'm trading for this player. I want that player over there. Oh, you talking about players that got benched last year, but he still got a big name. We're gonna sign him too. We talking about injured running backs getting signed. It's just crazy. It's just getting crazy out there. But one team has only took the limelight of all this. You know, the Cowboys not making any moves. Meanwhile, you got other teams out there that's really not doing too much, but they're trying to shake up their house. And a lot of people are getting bought. They say bought up, but we're going to say bought out, because that's what's happening. They tried to ball out. They got Kellen Moore. Thought it was going to happen. Didn't happen. They tried to ball out the year before that. Got in the playoffs. Did their thing, but then Trevor Lawrence woke up. So now we're here. You got Keenan Allen, you got Khalil Mack, you got Joey Bosa, you got Austin Eckler, you got top 5 or maybe top 10 quarterback in the league, Justin Herbert. Now you don't have Austin Eckler. You don't have Keenan Allen. Coach probably loved this. They don't have Mike Williams as of now. He may sign back if nobody pick him up. But you still got Khalil right as of now. I mean, for now. Joey Bosa restructured. So we gotta say, man, should Justin Herbert be encouraged or discouraged with the Chargers moves this free agency? Last 48 hours, like I said, a lot has changed for this team. And if you Justin Herbert, you should be, honestly, I don't know how you should feel. I don't know if you should be discouraged or you should be encouraged. I mean, the good thing about it is you got a head coach that came to the 49ers and you seen what he did after he built it. So I say you should be happy a little bit there. The discouragement should come from you getting rid of my wide receivers like Keenan Allen. Mike Williams is gone. You should at least want to keep Keenan, right? Are we making a trade up to go get a wide receiver in the draft? Because there's a lot of dogs in the draft. Shout out to CTC in the doghouse for letting y'all know. I don't have a running back no more, but Gus Edwards is good. I really, I'm Justin Herbert. The only thing I need to be encouraged about is getting better in the offseason. Because technically, at the end of the day, we've seen quarterbacks have no weapons around them and just have certain pieces in certain spots and make it to the Super Bowl. I'm not saying he's Patrick Mahomes, but at the end of the day, when you get the ball, you control the outcome of the game 9 times out of 10. And you already know the cap was trash. Like they had to release Mike Williams to get 20 mil. Because other than that, they was in the negative. So now I think they're sitting at like 23, and there's still some weapons out there. You can go get an Odell. You can go get a Mike Thomas. It's another list of players out there, but I ain't gonna go too far because I don't need them to get them. I need Dallas to pick up the phone. But yeah, so I'm on the fence of how he should really feel. But if I'm Justin Herbert, I'm discouraged.
Discouraged. And it's funny. So okay. Let's see. Okay. The Chargers, they have the 5th overall pick.
Do they? They better not. If they do, then I'm encouraged.
Hold on, let me see. My bad. Oh yeah, I should have been prepared for this. NFL draft. Okay. NFL draft order. They have they have 5th pick. All right, cool. 5th pick. All right. So look,
I'm encouraged. I'm good. I can go get me a You straight.
But here's the thing for me. All right. So the Chargers, they had like you said, they probably had probably the least amount of money going into the free agency. All right, they were in the negatives. All right, and they had to do what they had to do. So I'm encouraged if I'm Justin Herbert. So I hear people in the chat, Teddy was upset that they couldn't get Keenan Allen. Give up a 4th round pick for Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen is on the last year of his contract, meaning you will have to lose him or pay him, right, at the end of this year. So you're going to give a 4th round pick to lose him? You're going to give a 4th round pick to pay an Asian receiver who's 31 years old, who in the last 2 years missed 11 games. Now, I wouldn't do that. Now, I get it with the Patriots because they're going to bring it, but I don't get it with the Patriots because they're going to have Jacoby Brissett start, the veteran. So you want to put Keenan Allen around the young guy, a savvy vet, a guy that you can depend on. He's like a tight end at receiver. He's like safety net type receiver, right? he's a safety net. When I say tight end,
I'd rather you say safety net because you already know what you're about to start. You just started
quick too. That was quick. So when I say safety net, I mean like when I say tight end, I mean like a safety net. So Keenan Allen is going to be with most likely Caleb Williams. So I think that's perfect for Caleb Williams, you know. So but the Chargers was smarter to pay him, you know. And then you get rid of Mike Williams. Mike Williams, his contract is over. Obviously, this year he's due for a contract right now, and he missed 18 games in the last 2 seasons. Tomo, like, come on now, this man never on the field. He missed a whole season in the game. He missed a whole season in the playoff game, like in the last 2 years. So why pay him? You know, so move on for him. Austin Eckler, 7 years as a running back. That's a lot of running back years. 7 years. Like running back years are like dog years. It's like 70 years right there, right? So
that's your running back.
Huh?
That's your running back.
Second running back. Brian Robinson's our first. you know, so that's the thing. And we got him for 11 mil, 3 years. So I ain't tripping. So 7 years as a running back, move on. You look at the draft, they got the number of 5, they got a 5th pick, was they going to get a receiver. They also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more picks outside of the first, but they got 9 total picks this draft. So they can go to work, you know, and then next year they'll have some more money to play around with. Now, what they did do that I love, they kept Joey Bosa, they kept Khalil Mack, and they got them to restructure their contracts, which is good. So you keep the defense intact, the guys you have on defense intact, and you got Justin Herbert. You don't necessarily need Keenan Allen, and they also got rid of Everett, they tight end. You don't really need Everett. You don't really need Mike Williams. You can fill in the hole somewhere else because you feel like Justin Herbert is that talented. All right, you got John Harbaugh there now. Did Kaepernick ever had a top tier receiver when he was there? No. At the 49ers, Alex Smith ever had a top tier receiver? No. All right, so their number one receiver was like what's his name? He played for the Raiders. He got into it with Richard Sherman. What's his name?
Crabtree?
Crabtree. Yeah,
Crabtree.
Crabtree. Yeah, Crabtree was like, Keenan Allen to me better than Crabtree, but Crabtree ain't no scrub. But you know what I'm saying? Like he not.
I mean, if you're talking to Richard Sherman,
What? Well,
remember what Richard said?
Oh,
try me with a receiver like that.
I know. If I'm Richard Sherman, I'm gonna hit up Cuz. I'd be like trash, and be like, I said it first. Like,
You did.
I said it first. So, and I'm Justin Herbert. I'm definitely encouraged because now I got my new head coach too. So I'm definitely encouraged. I'm like, okay, I see what we doing. Okay, everybody panicking on Twitter. Like I saw some people saying that Justin Herbert should request a trade. I'm like, y'all tripping. Relax. Gosh.
See, but those you gotta expect that from those folks because those are the folks that got Justin Herbert up there with the Josh Allens and the Patrick Mahomes and the ones that say that he's better than Lamar. So when you think he's in that top tier, you're like, why are you treating him this way? I think he should get a trade. But for me, I understand why you said encouragement because again, you've seen what this coach can do before.
Yeah.
So that's why I said, as far as like what I can see for the future, I'm encouraged. But as of right now, and you're a player, you want to win. So it could be a little discouraging going into the season, like what's going on here. But again, free agency ain't over. The off season isn't over. Technically, I heard from a GM a long time ago that a player evaluations is a 365 thing. So you got all season to make your team better.
And here's the thing though. All right. My thing is, like if Justin Herbert is like a Mahomes, is like a Josh Allen, right? Then why
let's just stick with Mahomes because he could be up there with Josh Allen. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to get there.
If you are like a Mahomes, what y'all do with the guys you got rid of? What y'all do with Austin Eckler? What y'all do with Mike Williams? What y'all do with what's his name? No playoff games won. Okay, we gotta go a different direction. We're gonna keep our guy. We're gonna go a different direction. We got to fit. They might get him elite neighbors, most likely. All right, or Marvin Harrison. They're gonna get one of the two. Elite neighbors or Marvin Harrison. And then
nice.
With Justin Herbert, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't. That's what I'm saying. They don't need Keenan Allen right now. So man, they better start cooking, Tomo.
They better. I picked them to go to the AFC conference last year, be number one team, and then they just tanked it.
I know he did get hurt though. He did get hurt. I think that Kellen Moore aspect thought he was like, man, he about to start cooking with Justin Herbert. I saw what he did with Dak.
I mean, and he got somebody that he could just throw the ball with. That's what his offensive scheme is for a quarterback that loves to throw the ball. Boom, that was a perfect. That's probably I told y'all he was gonna get hurt because that's all he's gonna do is throw the ball, and that's what happened.
And he hurt us. He literally got hurt throwing the ball. He hurt his left hand.
So I'm just saying, Kellen Moore gonna want his quarterback to throw the ball, 30 to 40 attempts. So be prepared.
30 to 40. I mean, that's Mahomes be doing 30 to 40 attempts.
I mean, some people say you can't win when you got like 40 attempts in the game. I've seen quarterbacks do it a lot. Hopefully yours can do it because it's time.
I seen Sam Howell do it.
I mean, come on now. And Sam got traded.
I know, man. We should have talked about that, but it's all good. We
got last words.
Yeah. All right. Let's let them know how they can get to these IG chats because that's how we get the news, right? That's how we get the news. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. So look, man, we have IG chats, right? First of all, I'm gonna go over the chats first. All right, so as you can see on the screen, we got different chats. We got to add the football one too. As you can see, we have different chats on Instagram only, right? We do have one for X for the R2L members. I'm gonna get to that, but here are the different chats we have. We have an NBA chat, NFL chat. We have a baseball chat. We have a college football chat, college basketball chat that covers college men's basketball and women's basketball. We have a boxing chat / combat. The boxing fans don't really like that, but we do throw a little classic WWE stuff, WWF stuff in there, maybe some UFC in there, right? But we're looking to expand and have a UFC alone, all right? So you're a UFC fan, holla at us. But we also WNBA is along with the NBA also. And like I said, we have a football chat too, all right? And can't forget about the parlay chat. So we have these different chats, and in these chats, y'all, we give y'all live news and updates, right? We talking about free agency moves. I mean, we putting stuff in before you see the ticker on the bottom of your TV, put it up. All right. So we putting stuff in ASAP, y'all, before Bleacher Report, before ESPN puts it out. All right. So we put out latest free agency news, sometimes injury news. We put in trades. We put in fires, hires, rumors, right? Some people putting birthdays, people having daughters and sons. I mean, I don't know what's going on now. They getting crazy in the chat, right?
Wedding videos.
Yeah, man. And then within those chats, a lot of debates, a lot of back and forth, a lot of team pride. If you are a competitor and you love your team and you are like you love talking trash, this is perfect for you, right? And once the game is over, we give you stats. We give you like when somebody have a great performance, we'll let you know and put the stat sheet up there and all that stuff. So we just keep you engaged. A lot of people know about what's going on without even watching because they got us. All right. So if you want to be a part of these chats, just click the link in the description, right, and become a member. Tomo's going to go over that in a second, but make sure you do that. And Tomo, let them know how they can become a member, man.
So if you want to be a part of, all the wedding videos, the baby shower updates, then finding out that your quarterback got traded for a 4th round pick, maybe competing to start somewhere else, you can join the chats and you become a member. But outside of just the news, you can also have healthy debates. So how you just sitting around one day and you're like, man, I think Luka doesn't have any intangibles. You can just throw that in the chat one day and then you get a full-fledged debate from that. Iron sharpen iron. Or you could say, like, man, I think Howie Roseman is the best GM since football started. You got some people that may want to fight you back on that. But hey, join the chats and then you can find your own little community. We got 3 levels. We got the pro level for $2.99. You get loyalty badges next to your name in the comments and live chats. You can see the loyalty badges right there. And you got the emojis right there on the screen. You can see them for the audio listeners. Go check it out on YouTube. The badges are there. We got priority comments, so your comments go up. Because of that loyalty badge, if you loyal to me, I'm going to put your comment up. Join one sports chat. So all the chats that Joe just went over, you could join one. Now, if you want to join multiple chats, you click that all-star level for $4.99 a month. You get member-only videos. You get to join multiple chats, as I said, and you get to request a topic. That means a topic on the show, sports-related. It has to be sports-related. You're not pulling moves. We'll be talking about your balls, all right? And then you get to request a segment. So that's, you're done, son? Uh-oh, we got something?
You got an update. I mean,
Go ahead.
All right. The Vikings had made a trade with Houston. All right. Draft picks, basically. So Minnesota gets Houston's number 23 pick and number 232 pick, which is a 1st round and I don't know what round it is, but okay. Minnesota gets Texans 23rd pick and 232 pick, right? 32nd pick. And Houston gets Minnesota's 42nd pick, their 188 pick, and the 2nd rounder in 2025.
What's going on here? Somebody trying to load up to make another trade. But not so what is the segments I was going over for the all-star level? You get it's You're Done, Son, Not So Average Top 5, and Dave's Doghouse. Dave's Doghouse, you go check out his episode, you can see why you want to put somebody in a doghouse or put them in a dog yard. But if you want the complete package, you want the same perk from the all-star and the pro level, you get the superstar level for $9.99 a month. And with that, you get the R2L chat. You get to be a guest on the show, awards and plaques to the top performers. That's basically based upon the episode that you do. And you get member shout outs. We shout out members out all the time throughout the episode. So we're going to do it here. Shout out to Tone, Coach, Teddy, Cardo, Donnell, Joe, Dave, myself. And you're probably wondering, like, why is the big 3 members of a show that they actually do? Because who else is, if you don't believe in your product, then who else going to believe in it? So if I'm a member, then I know you need to be a member. And this message was brought to you by, let's go, Joe.
Exactly, Tomo. Exactly. Imagine I own a shoe brand. I don't even buy the shoes. It's crazy. Is it a product good?
And you get them for free.
Exactly, right? So
Steve Jobs had an iPhone.
I'm a member because I have a YouTube account outside of R2L. So, I got to be able to watch member-only videos.
Hey, you never know. I might be on the road. I'm trying to watch the episode. I can't even see it. I just got to hear about it.
Exactly, right? Let's get it, man. Become a member.
There you go. Or you can end up like this ancient video game, classic video game. Mike Tyson's Punch Out. You don't know now, Mike Tyson, for some reason, I was thinking of either going with Mike Tyson's Punch Out or going with Hot Boxing, but that's the name of his actual podcast. So if you don't know about Mike Tyson's podcast, then go check it out. That's actually how Ryan Garcia ended up fighting Tank, with that infamous FaceTime call. Praise to Ryan Garcia and everything that he's going through.
Yeah, man.
But if you think about Ryan Garcia, you start thinking about social media antics, and you be like, man, but he's not a YouTuber. He's a TikToker. But we got another YouTuber that became a boxer. So we like, is he a real boxer or is he just a YouTuber doing it for fun? And Jake Paul said, no, I actually love boxing. I studied the craft. I'm actually out here trying to beat up on old UFC fighters. They keep calling me out and I keep knocking them out one by one by one. But now he's reaching the ultimate goal, just like Mike Tyson's Punch Out. He gets to fight Mike Tyson. And Netflix said, I want parts of this. So on July 20th, Saturday, you got Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Joe, in the red corner don't want to talk about it. You 2-0 with your boxing knowledge right now. So what was your reaction when you first heard this?
I was about to say, are we picking right now?
No.
All right. My whole thing is this, man. It's like, okay, Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Jake Paul is 27 years old. So the years Mike Tyson have over Jake Paul hasn't even reached that age yet. He's 30 years older than Jake Paul, and Jake Paul's not even 30. So let me address that first. First, it's like, okay, if I'm Jake Paul, I don't care who it is, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, Evander Holyfield, Bernard Hopkins, I don't care who it is. If a guy is 57 years old, do I even feel comfortable trying to knock this dude out? Like, I don't care who it is. I don't care how old he is. Do I feel comfortable if I love boxing, if I train like I'm a professional? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm a professional boxer. Do I even feel right going into a ring with a 57-year-old man? Because although Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson, he still works out. He's still who he is. His body is not the same. He's 57 years old. When you're 57 years old, you're not meant to be taking head trauma and all that stuff. They're not wearing no hair gear, none of that stuff. So while I don't understand why would he feel comfortable doing that unless it's gonna be a fixed fight, unless like don't hit me in my face, kind of like what Mike Tyson did with Roy Jones. He never swung on Roy Jones' face, went to his body the whole time, But on the flip side of it, Jake Paul is a hustler. He know how to make money. He's doing a good job of that. He created himself to be a villain. People are literally watching Jake Paul see him get knocked out, and he's getting paid win, lose, or draw. So I can't knock the hustle at the end of the day. Mike Tyson did agree to do it. It's Mike Tyson, all right? But my whole thing is this. Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones in 2020, right? But
remember
that was 4 years ago. And his last real fight before Roy Jones was in 2005. So that's a long time. That's 15 years. While Jake Paul, since 2020, has fought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. So this man is like in rhythm and everything. Mike Tyson is like coming out of his couch, like, you know what? Let's go. And he already had a disadvantage of being 57. So moral reasons, I don't like it. I don't like it at all because I just don't think it's right. It don't make sense. Jake Paul is 27, 57. If this is gonna be a real fight, but I understand the hustle behind it because Mike Tyson gonna get paid too. So that's my reaction about it for real.
My reaction?
Tell them to bring me my money.
Exactly what this is, man. It's an exhibition fight, kind of like what he did with Roy Jones. He was out there swinging all. That looked like the little robots when they be fighting with the robots and then. Bling. But it's definitely an exhibition. I don't see Jake Paul in his mind thinking that he's going to go in there to knock out Mike Tyson. One, it's not the same animosity that he had for like Tyron Woodley when he fought him. Like it wasn't there. Like Tyron Woodley was like, look, man, I'm tired of you talking trash. Like I'm here to knock you out. And then he got knocked out. And then he came back and said, you know what? I'm here to knock you out again. And then he got knocked out again. No, the first one was a split decision. The second one was a knockout. And I'm sorry. But he got knocked out. And then he turned to did like a little Adrian Broner thing where he tried to put it on, like he wanted the whole black community to do like a spirit bomb and help him win this fight. And then he go lose. And we like, hey, bro, that's just like when AB lost and he talking about some man, I did it for on the hood and them. And he was like, what hood? And who is in them? Because it ain't us. It ain't us. So for this, I look at it like Jake might go in there and be like, let's say you about to play Jordan one-on-one. Right? And you like, you know how old Jordan is, and you know what Jordan is capable of, but you like, that's still Jordan at the end of the day. There may be like some starstruck moments where you just like, bro, this is Mike Tyson. Like, this is Mike Tyson, bro. Hopefully Mike don't swing one of them rights and put him down when he's doing that, but I think it's more so, it's really a cash grab for everybody, for Jake, Tyson, and Netflix. Because Netflix not about to make us pay for this. After they keep upping their prices, I know that this fight better be free if I got Netflix. I'm not paying no extra $50 to watch this.
Right, though.
Yeah, they never said that. Netflix think they slick. This better be free. They up their prices every 3 months. They keep sending them emails. I read them emails. Y'all think y'all slick. Y'all done kicked everybody off their accounts. You made everybody get their own account so y'all can go buy this boxing stuff. No. Let me steal somebody's password again. I don't care about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. So at the end of the day, I'm gonna watch it. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna make sure I'm a guest on In the Red Corner when they fight on the 20th of July. So that's a Saturday. So if y'all do an episode, I'm coming on that episode and I'm gonna talk about this fight. Y'all might kick me off. I'm just letting y'all know.
Yeah, I hope Mike Tyson come in there and do the stare. You know what I mean? Stare Jake Paul down the whole time. Like bring back the old Mike. You know what I mean? Don't be like all fun and games like he did with Roy Jones. You know.
You can't bring back the old Mike. Old Mike might lose all his endorsements. Old Mike was wilding.
Hey, and then that Roy Jones fight, man, I still could envision Roy Jones in the press conference. Like he was looking like he was cold. That's how hurt he was. He was like, his body was hurt.
Then they had the nerve to talk to these old dudes directly after the fight. They all out of breath. I was like, how did you feel?
No, Mike Tyson was good.
Mike was like, man, I'm tired. I'm ready to go to sleep.
You know, I mean, right. That's one of my goals, to fight Mike Tyson, you know. My man was hurt.
Not at this age, man. Not at this age.
I mean, hit up Kevin Hart with them ice baths. Man, was hurting, man. God, that dude was hurting, bro.
Man, I wonder how you can. All right, never mind. I started going on a tangent. I wonder how you get on that show.
I know. You know, we might be good enough to get on that show.
I ain't doing no ice bath.
I'll do it. Kevin Hart, I'll do it. Hit me up.
No. I'm saying I'll be on that episode, but it might be me and Kev doing the same thing. Where it's like, that's kind of like the same height. So you like, you get in. I'm like, I ain't getting in there. What a stool. I need a stool, man.
Kevin Hart be playing with the water every time.
Nah, it's the security guards, man.
Exactly.
You say all that to say this, man. In the comments, y'all let us know how y'all feel about this fight. I know how In the Red Corner feels about the fight, but how do y'all feel? You know, the average boxing fan, hey, maybe the rabid boxing fan may have some words for it, but all I know is, Mike, you got to do this for us. That's all I'm saying. Don't go in there playing.
Yeah, he can't. I mean, Jake Paul can't lose this fight either. They probably lose this fight, like, bro.
He be
fighting all these. Nah, you've been fighting all these UFC dudes and these fluke boxers. You finally fight a legit boxer at 57 and you lose? Yeah. You definitely ain't fighting these real boxers right now. If you lose to Mike Tyson.
He could probably beat the real boxers. You got to think, though, Joe, at 57 with moves like Mike, 57? All right.
He ain't beating no boxer that's legit in his weight class if he loses Mike Tyson.
He probably can.
What weight class will he be in? He look like a daggone heavyweight. How big that dude is?
Then nah, he not. I just don't. If he a heavyweight, nah, he not beating no heavyweights.
He's a big dude. Or he probably he ain't no heavyweight. He probably light. Or
see, this is why we're in the Red Corner to talk about this, man. Y'all can put him in his weight class and all that.
Exactly, man. And y'all can talk about who can he probably. Yeah, man. Man, come on, man. 199.8 pounds. No, it's Tyson. I'm tripping. Hold on. Oh yeah. Paul, yeah. Jake Paul. 200 pounds.
Jake. Let's see, man. Jake Paul. Sorry for the listeners out there.
Hey, they curious too.
They say cruiserweight.
Cruiserweight.
Okay. We'll you know what? We'll come back and talk about that on another episode.
That's a good topic.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Okay, the record. You don't want to do
it.
it. We'll do it.
Yeah, we're gonna look up some cruiserweight. Let's have some fun on here.
Let's do it. Write that down.
All I know is Tyron Willie ain't getting back in there.
Nah.
Hey, Tyron, don't come looking for me though. I ain't got no problem.
Man, the trash talk between him, I was like, bro, before the fight, he had the shades on. They just cussing each other out. I'm like, bro.
He had to get a tattoo.
Yes.
I'm saying, bro, you put too much on the fight for you to lose.
If I beat you, I get a tattoo. Bet. I'm like, bro, like, bro, you gonna get a tattoo and get erased? Like, come on, bro.
Now, what is that tattoo? Was it real? Was it henna?
I don't know, man. All for show. I don't fall for the trash talk no more, man. I kind of know when it's authentic and I know when it's not. Like Ryan Garcia and what's the name? Like, I see all this trash talking. It's so
Haney.
Yeah, man. It doesn't look like they really talking trash because they don't like each other. It sounds like they doing it because they gotta promote the fight.
Well, a little bit of it is because Haney is not the best trash talker already. That's his pop. Like, his pops do most of the trash talking for him.
But even Garcia though, like, he be talking, I be like, bro,
he did that with Tank. Garcia had the same rap with Tank. He's like, I only got one punch. We gonna see. Like, that's
the Tank one is different because Tank was different because I felt like it wasn't different. I felt like Ryan knew he was gonna lose that fight, bro.
Now, if you want to talk about like what's real and what's not, look at the Spence Crawford weigh-in. Oh no,
that was real
with the family members. Like, that's real trash talk.
And because those fights don't need build up. You know what I mean? Like, when the fights don't need the build up, that's when you know it's real. Like, when Terrence Crawford came out there and said, I'm gonna show y'all this is a Crawford era. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
and
when he said that,
it was the family. He wasn't even talking to Spence no more. He started talking to the family. He said, look, man, we already know where this could go. We just up here trying to get money. So let's keep it at boxing. You root for your fighter, and y'all root for y'all fighter. Because y'all know at the end of the day, we can get active. And then he slapped the thing, and next thing you know, Spence went out there. And as a family member from Spence, you got to be like, I mean, come on, bro. You got to get him back. You got to get him back.
Hey, you got to make that a gift, bro. Whenever somebody talk trash in the chat, you got to get him back. You got to do that.
Hey, man, shout out to AJ, man. He reminded me of that moment.
Right,
let's talk about some NBA topics right quick, man. Messing with Mike Tyson, man. Y'all done got us down the rabbit hole of boxing.
Oh, man.
So we got a few games this weekend, man. We're going to do a quick little NBA pick'em, you know. Some of these games are important. Some of these games are just chat-based. So we're just going to let y'all know right now. So don't come on here talking about something why y'all talking about the Wizards. There's Wizards fans in the NBA chat. There's Pistons fans in the NBA chat. But most of these are marquee games. I just had to lay that out there first for the listeners. So Joe,
man.
We're gonna start with Friday.
All right.
And we're gonna the same list in order. And we don't have the times. We're just gonna go off of the list that you gave me. First game Friday, we got Clippers at Pelicans.
Okay, tough one, but I'm gonna go Pelicans because Kawhi's situation is up in the air.
Man, and shouts out. I mean, prayers to Kawhi. Hopefully, we find out what's really going on. Hopefully, he doesn't have to retire from that injury because they said it was like back spasms or something. Like, but you never know what he had the whole thing with the Spurs. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're right.
With all that being said, I'm going with the Clippers.
Okay.
Yeah, they still got Paul George. They still got PG. They still got my man Norman Powell. Yeah, there we go. He earned Sixth Man of the Year, not Jordan Poole.
Yeah, he's second, I think, behind what's the name? Malik.
Oh yeah. Then Clay got to be third then.
Nah, Clay like Jordan Poole. He just got there.
I'm trying to help somebody that's winning. My bad. All right, next game we got. I warned y'all earlier. Next game we got Heat at Pistons.
Woo! They got it back there. They go twice this weekend. We
I
should
know.
knock it out. Let's go. Let's do this. What's gonna be the series? Because they play twice.
1-1.
1-1. You got Pistons second one.
I don't want them
Oh
to.
snap!
I don't want them to. Because you asked a few weeks ago. Remember you asked me who gonna end with a better record? Us or the Pistons? And I told you the Pistons been playing better. So they 12. They got 12 wins. We still stuck at 11. I'm going 1-1.
I'm gonna go Miami 2-0. 2-0.
Okay.
Miami 2-0. Okay, Carl gonna be happy to see this. Dave not though.
They gonna understand. He gonna understand. Magic at Raptors.
So this is also about. They also play twice. So let's do this series too. They both play on Friday and Sunday.
I'll let you
So
go.
I'm gonna split 1-1.
1-1. I'm gonna go Orlando 2-0.
Javon will be mad at me, but they playing in Toronto, right? No, like the list I send you. It's just a Magic at.
Oh yeah, they play the first on Friday. Is Magic
they play
at
both.
Raptors.
All right, so
I'm trying to see the other
that's why I'm gonna split it because I think Magic's gonna slip up and miss one.
Okay,
1-1.
let's go to Saturday. This is gonna be fun. Wizards at Bulls.
Woo!
And you got
At Bulls just lost, so I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with the Bulls.
I was about to say.
They just lost. If they would have won yesterday, they was on the road. I would have picked y'all.
Nah, I'm still going with the Bulls. Nets at Pacers.
Pacers just won, but they lost to the Bulls. Pacers need this game. The Nets, though, I'm going at Pacers. I'm going Pacers.
Yep. All right, let me do that. I'm going with the Pacers too, though. I'm going with Tyrese, man. Ever since I called him baby boy, his career done excelled. What just happened there? I need to start talking bad about. It's like when I talk bad about my team, they still do bad. When I talk bad about other teams, they do good. So I'm gonna just start talking good about my team.
I wonder if he's still gonna make All-NBA.
That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, man.
You need to have a good stretch.
Cause he had a bad stretch when he got injured.
Yeah, he need to bounce back. Go ahead, Jody, do your thing. 76ers at Hornets.
This one is tricky, dog.
It is.
Cause the Hornets have been playing much better basketball. And the 76ers, man, they just so I can't predict how their game's gonna go. They can blow you out and get blown out when they can play in a close game. But just for the sake of it, I want to pick the Sixers. Because
I'm go ahead with your because. I'm sorry.
Ain't no tricky maxi pack.
I'm going to the 76ers too, though.
76ers?
Yeah.
All right, the Hornets, man, they've been playing much better, J-Mo. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but I'm going with Maxey.
Yeah.
Warriors at Lakers. You talking about tricky? It's a tricky one. Warriors.
Yeah, this is a key game for the play-in matchup. They both are 9-10. Whoever wins is at 9. Warriors at Lakers, right? And Steph is out though. Keep that in mind.
All right, I'm going with the Lakers then.
Yeah, Steph is out. It was at the Lakers just lost a bad game against us. So, whew.
But we still it's a bias, so it's tricky. Who you going with the Lakers?
I was sweating a little bit with my face off. I'm gonna go with the Lakers, yeah.
I'm about to say you own the Lakers. I don't know why you sweating.
Yeah, like this game right here is
bonus anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. You might want to hold the mask near and dear for this one. Knicks at Kings.
This one is tough, man. Cause we are 2-game win streak with the Bucks against Lakers. I really can see us losing this game, Tomo. But I want to pick us though. I want to pick us to win. But I can really see us dropping this game. This is the type of game we would drop. We had 10 and 11, 11 and 10, 12 and 10 against the East. So I don't know what's going on with us against the East.
All right, I'm gonna tell you why I made that facial expression. So of course you know we get the updates, right? So of course there's not always news, but someone posted, Purdy got married. Why did someone comment and say system wife?
Oh my gosh. Yo.
I love the internet sometimes, man. They just gotta find a way to get these jokes on. But I'm picking the man. The Knicks been balling. That was crazy. The Knicks been balling. But shout out to Josh Hart, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
gonna go
right.
because y'all need this game too, though, Joe. Even though you are
Suns is
going
right.
out east, you still need this game because you want to make a presence known. But I'm going with
Yes.
the Knicks, man. I'm going with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, New York beat us last year. Well, in Sacramento, we played the Knicks. Man, that game was so nice. De'Aaron Fox turned up in the fourth quarter.
I thought De'Aaron was dealing with an injury, man. He balling like he good.
He is, though. It
You
requires
sure?
surgery. I
I
know.
can't.
He does this every second half of the season. After every All-Star break, his point differential goes up every year, Tomo.
He
Every
like
single
Justin
year.
Fields.
I get it. Justin Fields, you're right.
He be balling.
Not the Bears, though.
Hey, I'm just saying Justin Fields in general.
Yeah,
Now
you're right.
let's get to it is though. It is. Let's go to Sunday's game. Celtics as Wizards. This is easy. This is easy.
Celtics at Wizards?
Hey. Why are you thinking? It's the Celtics.
I thought Celtics at home.
Nah, they play the Wizards in DC.
I'm gonna go with the Celtics easily.
You don't have to say it's so depressing. We know the Celtics gonna win.
But it's the NBA, man. I'm telling you. I hope they win so y'all can be lax when we come out there.
I hope we win so I can talk a little bit more trash.
Oh man.
But I got the Celtics. We already picked the Heat at Pistons. We did that one already. So Suns at Bucks.
This is a big game for both teams.
The parity in the NBA has matched the NFL all the time.
It's a big game for both teams. I'm gonna go with the Suns.
I'm picking the Bucks.
And the Suns at Bucks, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going with the Suns.
All right, I'm going with the Bucks.
No shot, y'all win. Now, if y'all win, Tomo.
Oh, don't worry about it. You know. It's gonna be just like the dynasty on Apple.
I
do too, though. I do too. It's good. The Tecmo Bowl story alone made me be very, very interested. But Nuggets at Mavericks.
Ooh, another one that's big, but Nuggets.
I'm going with. Hey, I picked them as a dark horse. I'm going down with the ship. I'm gonna go with the Mavericks.
Yeah, I'm picking Nuggets. Nuggets is going for that number 1 seed, man. The OKC done the tie.
Yeah, they fighting too.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going Nuggets. And Nuggets are bad mismatch. Well, not really. I'm gonna say that. Nuggets.
All right, so that's it on the list.
That's all of them?
Yep.
All right, we're gonna track this throughout the weekend. We'll track it. All right, and now I'll put these same things in the chat so everyone else can make their picks, whatever.
That's a bet.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's wrap this up, man. It was a great show, my man Tomo. Let's get it. Shout out to the Kings. #Swiper season. Swiper second half season. Like the bean. We played the Knicks Saturday. We needed a dub. I get that 6 seed. So we can play OKC or Minnesota because the Nuggets, I got them, they prioritize the number 1 seed. I picked OKC to get the number 1 seed, but the Nuggets looking like they're going to get that. Tell you the truth. Commanders, man. You got rid of Sam Howell. I like what you got back. You swapped and got a 3rd and a 5th pick. So I thought that was a good trade. I think Sam Howell is going to flourish in Seattle. I think he's going to come in there, play behind Geno Smith, and then eventually take over that starting job. I think Sam Howell. I really think Sam Howell. I think Sam Howell could be a good quarterback in this league. I mean, you got the man came in here and he threw the most. He had the most attempts of anybody in the league last year. And first year starting with probably the worst offensive line in the NFL, besides the Giants, probably. So I can't, he showed flashes of a good quarterback. I even had my man Warren come out and say, I think you found yourself a quarterback. So if Warren said that, he's capable of doing some things. In Seattle, they got a decent defense. They got a good run game with Kenneth Walker. So he's not gonna be throwing the ball a million times. They got a defensive minded head coach. You know how those guys like to work. They like to run the ball.
That division though.
Yeah, the division gonna be tough. You know what I mean? But hey, man, and then that fan base in Seattle, they're really good. So I think Sam Howell's in a good situation. I'm rooting for him. But Adam Peters, man, you cooking. You in the kitchen. and you ain't burning it. You making a nice, good old meal, man. And I'm like, you feeding all these people, like you back to back with it. No, you haven't wait for it. I just made my order, and then you coming already. So my man is cooking. I'm happy with what I see. We still got over $60 million. There it is. Over $60 million. Looks like we're going all in on Jaden Daniels, which I'm cool with. I watched a little bit more tape of him, and he looks pretty good. So, hey, but if the Bears slip up and draft Daniels, we'll take Caleb. All right, but yeah, man. Shout out to the whole network, and shout out to everybody in the R12 family.
So I'm just saying the song sounded a little good now.
It's fine. I never like rock with that song.
You might like it after this season.
I might like it now, but it's like I never really like play that song for real.
Hey man, haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are they? The Commanders. Let me get used to that because I'm probably jumping.
Tomo, don't do it.
Don't do it. Just saying, man. This is getting ugly out here. It's getting ugly. I'm joking.
Don't do it.
Like I said about the Chargers, man, the all season is not complete yet. So I mean, when you have low expectations for your team, you can't be upset with the results. So that's why I've been so even keel and cracking jokes this whole time. I've been even keel because I understand what's going on, and I knew this brick wall was coming. So my last message is more so to what you said earlier about Tad coming out and speaking on his brother's behalf. I'm not mad at family members coming out and speaking on their cousins, brothers, sons, daughters' behalf, because at the end of the day, it's your family. So what your emotions are about a moment in the game or at the game, like my man who hopped over the banister when South Carolina and LSU was doing their little scrap, even though it's two girls playing, the fact that her big brother jumped over there to try to defend his sister, maybe breaking it up because he didn't look like he was going to punch nobody. Or maybe he did look like he was about to punch somebody and he looked up and said, yeah. I'm going to chill. But at the end of the day, you can't control what your family members have to say in your defense or say towards you. So if Tad want to come out and say the Eagles got the best front office in the NFL, half of the GMs in the NFL is saying the Eagles got one of the best GMs in the NFL. So why you mad at him for saying it?
More pressure on Jerry too.
That's exactly what he was doing. He said, y'all keep putting pressure on my brother, so I'm gonna put pressure on y'all. Why y'all not doing nothing? Everybody wants to always blame Dak for why the Cowboys lose. But if you look at the Eagles, if they lose, what's the reason they lost? They're not gonna blame Jalen Hurts. They're gonna be like, well, the secondary was bad, or they didn't have linebackers. The offensive line, they always have a reason. So if you look at it, same thing with Mahomes this year before they made the Super Bowl, led the league in drops, this, that, and the third. So every other team finds a reason to help their quarterback when they were lacking. Meanwhile, Dallas finds reasons to take away to make it all on the quarterback. And then in the offseason, say we go as far as the quarterback takes us. You didn't do anything to help them. So as family members, do y'all thing, man. Keep talking trash. Maybe they'll listen. And hey, CD moms, I'm not mad that you said that about Dak, because if CD was my son and I seen Dak throwing interceptions, I might have said the same thing. And he ain't it, dog. He ain't it. Deion Sanders' voice. You got to be a dog. And he ain't a dog, because we raising dogs. Shout out to the dog house. And shout out to the network.
And Dak been quiet this whole off season. He ain't saying nothing. He just chilling, doing charity events.
Hey, man.
So, let's get it, man.
Even Michael got quiet. Now I'm just saying, it's getting
he's quiet. He quiet, bro.
Everybody quiet now. Ain't nobody getting no quarterbacks, ain't getting no running backs, ain't getting no linebackers, ain't getting nothing.
Look, everybody's like, Michael need to shut up. Now everybody like, where my guy now? Where we at now?
Oh, one more thing before I go. When the Cowboys lost to the Packers, I seen Michael Irvin, I seen Troy Aikman, I seen Emmitt Smith, I seen Greg Ellis, I seen so many people talk about the Cowboys players and when they lost in that playoff game and how this isn't the Dallas standard, come out after that game. Jerry has not done nothing to make this team better. I have not heard from Emmitt Smith. I have never heard from Michael Irvin. I have not heard from Greg Ellis. I haven't heard from any of these people that talked about this Dallas standard.
Wow.
So where's that same energy when the owner doesn't make the team better? But yet you were quick to run down on CD, Micah, and Dak and all of them talking about their podcast. I ain't heard nothing from y'all about your owner not doing nothing. He went on vacation when free agency started. Is that the Dallas culture that y'all talk about? Keep that same energy, man.
Wow. Gotta put that up. Let's get it. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today. And we'll see y'all on Monday, the next episode.
Peace.
thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.